Yes, sirree. Lilo me, that gal with a set that you won't soon forget. And I ain't just talking about the basic phony, Sonny. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And welcome back to good old Movie Macabre. This time around, we've got a little something for everybody in Scream, baby, scream. That's a little something for me. Better be some earplugs. Anyway, a little something for everybody. For you gals who've got some of this. For you guys, a little of that. Oh, and we even got a little something for those of you who haven't quite figured out what you are. Yes, it's Scream, baby, scream. Don't Harold ripped college campus and left this mutant stock tonight. Hey, reading old Pompeo is enough to give this Mistress of the Dark goosebumps. You see what I mean? They're standing right up. Hold on, I stand here. You know, we'll get to the movie right after these words from the folks who pay the bills. Took her long enough to get that scream out, didn't it? And for a minute there, when this turkey started, I thought we goofed and spreaded up something called Run, Baby, Run or something. Then that kid went and did his hood ornament impersonation, which, by the way, was a heck of a lot better than the impersonation he was doing in the classroom. Farrell, Miss Farrell. Boy, I didn't know if that was supposed to be an art class or a crazy dialect class. I mean, they were all doing stupid voices. Excuse me, darling. That might be the phone. Hello? What? You're looking for a new model? Oh, you're looking for a nude model. Forget it. You know, I once did pose for an artist who painted me in the nude. He looked kind of ridiculous, though, standing there with a paintbrush in one hand, a palette in the other, and not wearing a stitch of clothing. I asked him if he was an impressionist, and he said, no, I'm an exhibitionist. And talk about eccentric. You know how Vincent van Gogh cut off one of his ears? Well, I won't even tell you what this guy cut off. Okay, we'll get back to Movie Macabre right after this. Well, how do you like the movie so far?
I just feel something's missing, that's all.
Yeah, I could dig it. Like maybe a plot, a script, and a few decent actors. I am even having a hard time keeping the characters straight. Like, I'm not even sure who's Jason and who's Janet.
Please, call me Janet.
See what I mean? And I'd have sworn that chick was Janet. But watching this turkey has given me a swell idea. You know, I've been looking for a hobby to get into. Something fulfilling, something rewarding, and something I can even make a couple of bucks at. Well, what could be better than painting? I mean, when you are a celebrity, like me, for example, you can crank out just about anything, sign your name to it, and some sucker's gonna... some discriminating art collector is bound to come along and just snap it right up. Heck, I mean, it works for Elsie Summer. Why not for Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? Why, with a little paint, a few brushes, some of this handy canvas with the numbers already on it, I can crank out one or two masterpieces an hour. I mean, heck, why do you think they call it an easel? Because it's so easily done. Oh, golly. Now, what shall I paint now? Maybe something abstract, like a self-portrait? No. Hey, wait a minute. I got it. I'll paint this bowl of fruit that somebody has conveniently left here on a set. Why, I'll bet I can just knock this baby out before the commercials are even over. Okay, time me. Voila! Oh, finito. He's just a big and beauty. Just like me. But now comes the hard part. How am I supposed to sign this sucker? L.
Wish I felt as calm as the rest of you.
Now, it may get a little hairy once in a while, but don't let it flip you out. Just hang on to a nice thought, and man, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, well, why do you think they call it stupid, dope? Oh, excuse me for eating in front of you like this, darling, but I just didn't have time to grab a bite before the show.
You eat so fast, how could you taste it?
I could taste it just fine, thanks, honey. And why don't you just look at people when you talk to them, okay? Would you hand me some of that coffee, please, to wash this down with? Thanks. Now that's a good cup of coffee. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Remind me next time to ask for acid-free coffee.
Joking.
Yeah, I think I have to go along with Jason on that one. He must be joking. No wonder Butler gives his paintings away. Who'd pay for them? His problem is he doesn't know how to stay inside the lines when he paints. But Janet thinks he's the cat's pajamas. Maybe she's still tripping on acid or something. And when's somebody gonna believe her when she sees that ugly dude with a cold cream all over his face? And they just keep passing it off as a bad dream or a bad trip or something. Now, to tell you the truth, I don't know why she freaks out whenever she sees that guy. But it don't bother her at all to look at Jason. I mean, he ain't no Jim either, honey. Ugh. Well, we'll get back to Scream, Baby Scream, right after this time. Yeah, sure, he's gonna call you in the morning. No respect in the morning, too. But no thanks to you, girl. Oh, good old Marika. She's always there to pick up the crumbs. And that turkey Jason's about the biggest crumb around. I mean, he has gone around with a chip on his shoulder since this movie started. That guy could use an attitude adjustment, if you know what I mean. His ego's about as distorted as one of them Charles Butler paintings. You know, back there at the club, I expected to see him out there on the dance floor doing the dance they named after him. The jerk! Boy, I can still remember those going to a go-go days like it was yesterday. That was sure a lot of fun. Out of slave fashion back then. Not that I'm not anymore, of course. Still got one of them cute little outfits I used to wear. It's a little tight in certain places, but I guess I could do what us girls always do. Have it let out just a little bit.
Not me. If it doesn't fit, I throw it out.
Oh, Janet, I bet you never throw anything out. And remember what I said about looking at a person when you're talking to him? Scream, baby, scream continues after this.
Don't ask me any questions, okay?
Yeah, Marika, don't ask him any questions. If he had any answers, he wouldn't be doing this movie. Hey, listen to this. I was just looking through all my fan mail, you know, most pieces, and somebody sent in this cool knock-knock joke. I just love knock-knock jokes. Okay, knock-knock.
What's that?
That's not how it works, stupid. When I say knock-knock, you're supposed to say, who's there? Okay. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
See, Jason, she knows how to do a knock-knock joke. You Bengie.
Who's there?
Maybe I spoke too soon. Hey, wait a minute. Can't read this knock-knock joke on the air anyway. Okay. I'll answer all your questions just one at a time. You there, miss?
I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of this interview, so just fire away.
Do you feel your work has influenced other artists?
Oh, for sure. Like, for a long time, I was wearing this one shiny glove, you know, and these big old dark glasses and these epaulets on my shoulders. And now that guy, Reggie Jackson, is, like, copying me all over the place. Oh, my work has definitely influenced many other artists.
Are you trying to mirror an aspect of contemporary life?
Good question. Next.
You was a dead man in that other room?
No, but if you hum a few bars, I'll fake it. Okay, just enough time for one more quick question. Yes, sir? Yeah, you in the neighborhood jacket.
Do you?
Indeed, I do. And as often as I can. Ow! so much for coming. Bye. Bye. That's all I have time for.
Why me? Why?
Wait a minute. That's how this picture started. It's like what you call deja vu. Not only that, but I've seen it before. Boy, that Jason sure put up one heck of a fight getting away from that joint, didn't he? But if you notice, he didn't put up any fight at all when Janet said, leave without me. Could you still love me? Janet, I've got to get out of here. Yeah, sure. He'll come back for her. Guess maybe now that other chick Marika has a chance. Maybe Jason ain't all that crazy about her, but at least her face is symmetrical. And talk about a low-budget picture. I mean, first they used up all their silly putty on Janet's face, so all they could do after that was have the monsters go around with bad expressions on their faces. I'm a monster. Yeah, I can just see the auditions now. Could you make a face, please? Oh, great, you're hired. Well, enough of that. Right after this, it's the exciting conclusion to Scream, Baby, Scream. Stay glued. Not to worry, Jason. I think I read in the trade somewhere they're doing a remake of The Elephant Man. Boy, I think I've gained a new respect for that guy, Charles Butler. His philosophy was cheap and his paintings were lousy, but he certainly had a mean streak in him. What if he screwed up Jason's face and then he just left him behind? I mean, what happened to that part about finding a place where our world will flourish? Forget it, Jason. You're on your own, dude. Well, since we've got a little time left, I thought I'd share some of the drawings sent in by some of you budding Picassos out there. Okay, now, look at this one here. It's signed Bud Picasso, as a matter of fact. It's the time I did my famous hand through the head act. Yeah, and here's one in color. I used to wear a lot more makeup in those days, though. Here's what I looked like before I started tweezing my eyebrows. No, I still have that unsightly double chin. Oh, golly, look! There is one from Charles Butler himself. Oh, hey, golly. Wow, it's not me, it's Marika Gold. Oh, gosh. And here's what I look like in purple. I mean, now, I don't know if this is supposed to be a clock or a balloon with numbers on it. And finally, here's what I'll probably end up looking like. You know, still have it all, only it'll just be a lot lower. Well, it's just about time for me to scram, baby, scram. I'll be looking for you next week with yet another thriller diller. And until then, darling, may all your dreams be unpleasant dreams.